Welcome back. Today we've got the Hubsan Zino Mini SE. Haven't had it up for a while. I've been giving it many kudos, many lariats. Yes, it's been pretty good. Doesn't have the best of cameras, but it's been very reliable, and it's been really good. Now I have checked for updates. There aren't any. We're using version 1.2.1 and the latest app in that. And we're still waiting for satellites. We have 8, which is pretty good. That is one of my only beefs about it. It does take a little bit of time to get some satellites, but once it does get them, you're fine. And it's very dependent on your geographical location. Very dependent, okay? Some places, I remember I took it to some place in a little town called Durham, and it was almost instantaneous. So I don't know what's going on. So now we have 10. We're almost there. Let's check on what we're going to do with the video. And for me, I'm sorry, but I like 1080p. I really do. Okay. And we've got that. We can adjust the thing. We're going to go full auto. And everything is there. We don't want the histogram on. Doesn't really matter. All that kind of stuff. H-log, there's no HDR, so there you go. There we go. Well, we're ready to go. So I may have to put my specs on to see this, but another thing about the Hubsans, they suck a lot of CPU power out of whatever device they're on. Now I have a Tech Class 6 gigabyte what is it, Tech Class T40 Pro, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and it has a hard time keeping up. It's very laggy. It's not very good at all. It also doesn't have a good GPS. But anyway, so we're looking at this. If we look at the map, it's not going to show anything. No, it's not going to show anything. Nope. Not going to show a thing. Unlike some of the other ones that do show you a minimalistic map. Okay, so we can't shrink it down. We can't do anything. Nope, I can't even select anything, so I don't know. I'll go back to that and go back to that. The attitude ball, that's facing north. We're doing pretty good. Let's get it up and see what happens here. Okie dokie. And there it goes. We'll start the video when it gets up. And I do like the fact that it only goes up about 1.5 meters or so, a couple meters. Yeah, because the Fimi goes up 4 meters, which pretty well you're stuck with manual takeoffs most of the time. But I like this. Just like the Mavic Mini, it goes up for like 3 feet. That's it. Poof. And I like that. Okay, let's start that video. Long press. There we go. So let's just go forward. Slowly and up a little bit. There we go, just over the trees. We'll go forward. Can we bring it down a bit as we're going? There we go. There we go. Well, I don't know what happened there, but there we go. We're up about 10 meters. Okay, let's get it up away from the water. 3.5 meters per second. Have we even started? No, we haven't. Okay. There we go. We started the screen recorder. Finally. Okay. Let's go forward. Now we're only up about 26 meters. Okay. And if we slowly turn around, we're going to do an orbit just to see what it looks like, okay? So let's go into this. Let's go around and face us, just for fun. And we missed all the colors with the Hubsan Zino Mini SE, because that was about 3 weeks ago. And 3 weeks ago, it was phenomenal up here. But I think the SE was the only one that I did not go up and take autumn colors with. So we'll see what happens. We're coming over here. We're up 27. Let's go 30. There we go. And we're going to go down. We should about be over now, so let's see. Where are we? Not quite, but there it is. So we're going to go over this tree. Whoops, sorry. There we go. So we're going to go there. We're going to go orbit. And we're going to go set the drone current location. Yes. Current radius. No, we're going to come back. Uh, 50 meters. Yeah, 47. We're going to go up to 40, 42, and bring that camera up. Here we go. Speed. Yeah, we're going good. See what happens. Are we going anywhere? It's up to 44. So it should start pretty soon. Wow, is that slow? We gotta speed this sucker up. We gotta speed that up. That's better. A little higher on the camera. There we go. See what it looks like if it's not jerky at all. But it does a pretty good job. And you can continually film, which is a good thing. You can't do that with the Mavic on the native DJI Fly app. But yeah, it looks pretty reasonable. But we can't adjust on the fly. We can't adjust EV values. You can on the Mavic, you can on the Fimi, but not on this one. We're going to stop that. Stop it. Okay, bring that camera up. Okay, and we're going to look. We got 81%. Wow. And that's another good thing about this Hubsan Zino Mini SE. You get a really long flight time. Really long. So even though the camera's not the best, it's pretty good. And you're getting, oh, easy, half an hour. Easy. Even with messing around and stuff, you get a half an hour. How high are we? 80. Well, it's a sub 250 drone, so I'm good to go. Ha. Would you, should you, could you, is the rule. But it's Sunday. There's nothing, there's no air traffic expected up here on a Sunday. And we're just going up and, yeah, that's the lake area that I usually fly over. So let's just take a little flight over there and see what it looks like. Okay, we're in the car, and as you and I'm facing northeast to east, east northeast, I guess. So the opposite direction to this thing. Yeah, these are the lakes I usually fly over when I'm at home. We're just going over my home now. And as you can see, all the colored leaves, they're gone. They're all gone. So we're 250 meters out. And here, if you get 500 meters, that's lots and lots and lots. So let's see if we can get out to that little lake, little circle in the middle there. Well, we'll make a big round turn. See if we can make, we're full stick forward. We're going 8 meters per second, which is pretty good. And a slow banking, both sticks up at 2 o'clock. Banking turn. Or up at 11 o'clock, sorry. And we'll full stick forward still, coming back a little bit more to the right, left, whatever it is. And just turning around. Pretty soon we should be getting into some good light. And we're facing, and a good thing here, the attitude ball actually works. So there you go. And we're at the end of that peninsula there. You can see us in the bottom middle there. Okay, into the middle of the lake. And we head out that way. 14 satellites, 72% in the battery. As I say, you just go forever and ever and ever. And we're up 176 meters. Let's zap that up. It's a beautiful day today. It's gorgeous. Hardly any wind at all. So we're up to, what does 300 look like? $270. That's what 300 looks like. Come down the camera a bit. It's beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to come right back. And we're going to try and come right back to us. Watch that ball on the bottom left. $43, $34, $26, $18, $13. Oh, it went the other way. Okay, let's turn it around and just bring it down. Down we come. Should be right in the middle of that lake. Let's point that camera down and see what happens. We've still got 66%. Here we go, right about there. Poof. I'm coming down. Maybe I can make it so it's just about. See how accurate this is? That X is there. I'm going to move it over a little bit. Right there. Should be right beside the truck. Again, I've had the video going for the whole time. So I'm going to see what that's like. Compare this to the Mavic Mini. The sound is different. The controls aren't as cushy and fluid and responsive, but they're not bad. It's not as accurate, but it does pretty good. And I can't complain. Like the Hubsan Zino Mini SE, it's been wonderful. Over to the left a little bit. See what happens when it comes down. It says it's up 22 meters. Should be right in front. Six meters? Oh, it's not 6 meters. It's right about there. Get that camera up. Camera up, camera. Very slow. But that's where we're at, right there. So let's move this to the way a bit. Get it in the middle. And land. And it does a very nice job of landing. So smooth. Got the skis on? Doesn't matter. Anyway, prompt information. Stop recording. Yes, I love that as well. Hubsan Zino Mini SE. I got no complaints. It's great. The timeline works. You take it off the SD card, you put it in your timeline to edit your video. It works. It just works. It's not super dynamic range. It's it's a 1/2.6 or something, 2.3, whatever. It's not a phenomenal camera, but it's pretty good. Okay. Now my Hubsan Mini has the ability. It has a phenomenal camera. It's just messed up. Okay. So, and it's over 250 grams. So for a sub 250 gram drone that does everything you want it to, and I've had no complaints really, Hubsan Zino Mini SE. Okay. 20 below zero. Works fine. That and the Fimi X8 Mini. If you get a good Fimi X8 Mini, it's pretty good. But mine, when the temperature is over 10 degrees Celsius, it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I love that USB-C plugging into your battery. These have that proprietary battery charger, which is kind of iffy, but hey, for a 30-35 minute flight and it does what you want it to do, I got no complaints. Anyway, beautiful day. I know I'm going to regret this tomorrow, but it's going to rain tomorrow, that I did all of that leaf raking and picking up and all that kind of stuff. I have a bum shoulder anyway, but I'm glad I got it done. Anyway, till next time, take care. Get out and get some fresh air and go rake some leaves. Bye now.